Okay, good morning. There's a video I'm about to show you guys. Now, I was just talking about to you guys about the mess in Texas that the white women have gotten themselves into and want to use us for a bailout. You know, throughout history, white women have always used black women to see to it that it's all about them. I have came across a video here, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I was getting ready to start on the other series, but I have to put this in here. This is not our fight, and we need to stay out of it. And here's further confirmation to that fact.
Black women to reconsider not joining us in this fight.
So this young lady is talking about the Texas abortion law that was just passed and the reluctance of black women to get involved in the fight. And with good reason. This law and its passage lays squarely at the feet of white women in this country. Let me explain. 55% of you decided that voting for Donald Trump was in your best interests. 55% of you decided that going along with the white male patriarchy, the very same white male patriarchy that wants to keep you barefoot and pregnant, was in your best interest. The problem with the 45% of you that didn't was that you failed en masse to keep the 55% in check. That's why you are where you are right now. Historically, black women have always been called on to clean up white America's messes. Think I'm lying? What happened to this past election? How many black women turned up and showed out at the polls? Black women saved this country for you. And now you're talking about this from a standpoint of feminism. But correct me if I'm wrong, but that feminism here in America has always been centered around whiteness. There's been a massive failure to deal with the intersectionality that all women deal with. If you weren't the center of attention, if you weren't the sun that everybody else revolves around when it comes to feminism in this country, then it wasn't worth the fight. So here you are. Some of you are begging black women to engage, and they're simply not having it. This is not their fight, and they know this. So what do? What do you do? Do you continue to side with the white male patriarchy in this country that put you in the position that you're in now with your help? Or do you get your heads out of your collective asses and rethink the way that you have been approaching feminism in this country? Personally, whatever women of color decide to do, I'm going to support. From on one hand, I don't have a dog in this fight. I can't tell a woman when or where she can create a child or can give birth to a child, even though we are 50% of the process. This is your mess, white America. Your mess to clean up, just like every other mess you've created. Good luck with that.
Black.
Okay, you see it here. This little gaslighting. You see that message there? Oh, Becky strikes again. This is not ours. See, the reproductive chickens or the feminist chickens have come home to roost. We must continue, black women, to stay the hell out of this. White women have always used the black woman to see to it that her hierarchy remains in check and above us. The only time they have any consideration or concern for us is when they get themselves into a tizzle. This is not ours, sisters. We must spread the word. Stay out of it. It is not our fight. It really isn't. Just like the feminist movement. We was conned. That was a big con game. The feminist movement. Here's another con game. We can't get into it, ladies. We have never been a part of any movement concerning women. We never have. White women have always used us as the stepping stone. And I'm talking about the white female collective. Okay, so I don't want nobody come to me with no nonsense about and I don't want, no, I'm not trying to hear no parts of that. I'm not trying to hear no parts of it. You did it. Now you need to undo it. This is not our fight. It really isn't. Because no matter what goes on to white women, the white woman is going to always make it about her. Because let the white woman tell it. And I'm just going to be raw in this statement. Because I got to be real. Because what's going on is real. White women, number one, collectively, they think their shit don't stink. And number two, they think the sun rises for the sole purpose of sitting on their fucking ass. Well, since they harbor such a disposition, let them fix this mess that they got themselves into. We was always used as a tool for the white woman status quo and for them to maintain their hierarchy. They don't give a damn about us. Never have and never will. Don't fall for this. Do not fall for the okie doke, sisters. Do not fall for the okie doke. The chickens have came home to roost on them. You know, you got white women making comments. Oh, y'all voted for a president that don't even want you to vote. No, your gaslighting and deflection technique is an epic fail. You voted for a president who wants to keep you barefoot and pregnant. Even if you're raped, even if you're a victim of incest. See, let me tell you something, ladies. The white collective, when stuff goes down, they say, well, that's going to affect those people. We don't have to worry about that. The only time the white collective and the white woman collective, the only time they show care and concern, like Miss Becky here in this photo, is when it hits the fan. The minute something hits the fan where they are adversely affected, then they want to come running for us. No. Nope. I'm not putting up nan sign. If I'm a protest, I'll get there with a big sign that says, say her name, and be listing all the black women front and back on that sign who was killed by police brutality that no one wants to talk about. And how black women are dying in childbirth due to medical apartheid. No, ladies. Ain't nobody out. I ain't seen no white women protesting about how black women are dying in childbirth. I ain't seen no white women out there protesting about black women and girls coming up missing at an alarming rate that surpasses everybody else. I don't see white women out here talking about over 1,000 black women have been killed so far this year. They ain't, nope. They're not doing a darn thing for us. Oh no. Let them figure this out. This is not our fault, ladies. This is not our fight. What we need to do is get our popcorn or our tea, whatever it is we like to snack on, and we need to put our feet up and sit back and watch how this plays out. We have nothing to gain in it. Why get involved in it? We have nothing to gain. So now the white woman wants to come, oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. Nope. They voted for this. They voted for it. And became overtly racist. Coming all out. Being so emboldened. The Karens said, no. Let them figure this mess out. They got themselves in it. Let them get themselves out. Meanwhile, black women, if you can, stop having your babies in hospitals. Seek out doulas. Because these hospitals, they're killing black women and taking their babies. We got to focus on us. And I'm going to tell you, when you put yourself first, black women, you're going to have a strong feeling of liberation. A feeling like we've never felt in our lives. Well, the time has come. The time is here. Let them fix this. They want to make this into feminist movement 2.0. No, we'd already been tricked in that game back in the 60s. No, ladies, this ain't crap. Let them fix it. This ain't none of our business. This ain't none of our BI business. Let them say what they want. It's none of our business. Nope. And I know white women ain't said nothing to me about it. Because they know not to. I wouldn't be mean. I'm like, oh no, honey. That's not our fight. Our fight is us coming up missing. There's like 75,000 black women and girls that are currently missing. That's our fight. Black women are dying at alarming rates in childbirth. That's our fight. Those are our battles. Black women are more victimized in domestic violence than any... No. We got enough on our plate to deal with than to be worrying about Karen and Becky, who decided to vote for their white dad. They knew they was voting for it. 53% of them voted for Trump. So they knew where they stood. White women, as long as they come out smelling like a rose, they don't give a damn. You don't see them out there protesting about us. Oh, they'll protest for black men because they want that phallus. So, no. This ain't our battle. Let's continue divesting. Let's continue self-love, self-help, self-care, self-reliant, and self-respect. This ain't for us. It's not about us. Do not get involved. I'm glad the word is getting around. Continue to spread the word. This is not our fight. They trying to come in under the guise of feminism. No. We had no business getting involved in the feminist movement to begin with. As black men, no women, neither of us had any power. So there was no power structure for us to engage in. White women just, tricked black women into going along with that mess. And look who benefited from the feminist movement. White women always benefit from everything. So they want to say this is there, this is there, this is there. Well, you know what? This problem, this debacle they got themselves into, it's theirs as well. We don't need to take ownership of this. None. We don't need to take no ownership. This is not ours. This is not our battle. This is not our fight. So since it's not ours, we don't need to take ownership. They voted for this. But they didn't think it was going to affect them. They thought it was just going to affect us and those other women. They didn't think it was going to affect them. Because they figured that they would be protected by that hierarchy, that pedestal that they love to sit on. They thought that would protect them. Hey, that's their business. Like they quick to tell black women, well, you need to do better and choose better. Well, you know what? This is their business. Not our problem, not our fight, not our concern, not our issue. This is not our fight. Stop getting involved in white women's crap. Let these broads figure out their own. The chickens have come home to roost. If they can't stop them from burning, that's not our problem. We've been taking care of these broads for centuries, doing everything for them, without an ounce of gratitude or reciprocity in return. Nothing. Nope. This ain't ours. This their madness. Nope. And I feel good staying the hell out of it. I do. And ladies, you need to feel good too. And stay out of it. Don't protest. If anybody comes to you about protesting, you let them know. Well, let's do a protest about the 75,000 black women and black girls that are missing. Let's talk about black women who are being found in a state of dismemberment and missing organs. Let's protest on that. We ain't got time for that. It ain't our business. You know, Mama always say, mind your business. Don't get involved in another man's affairs. This is theirs. So let them deal with it. Let them handle it. It is not ours to deal with. It's not. It's not our problem. I feel so good. I feel so good watching this video. You know? Ladies. It feels good. It should feel good to know that the chickens that have come home to roost are not your chickens. It's not our fight. Somebody had said on TikTok, can't think who it was, and I love the quote. The quote is, karma's a bitch and she just had puppies. This ain't our fight, y'all. What's that song? None of your business. That rap song. Yeah. I think who was that made that? Salt and Pepper, that song. None of your business. Okay? None of our business. This ain't our business, honey. We need to be sipping tea and sucking our feet. Homegirl, one of the sisters said she gonna eat her shrimp salad for dinner. What y'all having? I'm looking at this here. I'm up here taking care of my home. You know, because I got stuff coming up tomorrow. This ain't our business. Not our business. So, ladies, rejoice and stand out of it.
Women to
More to come. We must rejoice and stand out of it. So if you like this video, please hit share, like, and subscribe. More to come.